Syracuse is in the Final Four in Houston. They're taking on North Carolina. Welcome to Cuse Countdown on the web with Kevin Ryans and Jared Barton. Andrew Scaglione saying, well, how improbable was this run, guys?
It's improbable because of the way that they go out there and they battle back. It really is improbable, Jared and Andrew. I can't believe that they're in the Final Four. And for Syracuse fans, hopefully they get to see one more game of the national championship.
They're the comeback kids, it seems, of this tournament. You got to love it. I don't know where it came from, but you got to love it.
Well, it came from all the doubters. Let's take a look at the bracket that Syracuse has plowed its way through to make it to Houston. Of course, early rounds, they beat Dayton and Middle Tennessee. Teams would say, well, you should beat Dayton and Middle Tennessee. But look, knocked off a very good Gonzaga team and got revenge on #1 UVA, and now they get a rematch with the Tar Heels.
Yeah, and of course, every Syracuse fan is looking forward to it because last time Syracuse took on North Carolina, 75-70 loss, was really close over down in Chapel Hill. Cuse kept up with them, and now they're in the Final Four. All bets are off. So let's go, and let's try to win another one.
The difference between that game and this game is Syracuse didn't have that upper advantage of going and coming back in games. You know, they would play a good, solid portion of the game and then taper off. And you don't see that in this tournament. You're seeing them go out there. Yeah, they might come off a slow start, but then they turn it on right around halftime and come all the way back to win.
Also, this one is on a neutral court. Let's hear from players and coaches down in Houston.
The swag level after you guys won.
The swag level definitely increased. You know, you take down a team like Virginia that's so well coached and got a lot of talent. You know, it adds to your resume, so to speak, and you know, that puts some confidence in us, and it showed that we can compete with anybody.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think we've been favored in one of the games that we've been in, and I don't think a lot of people have picked us to win games. And I think this team wants to prove everyone wrong, and we want to continue to do that.
No, we're not Cinderella. This is Syracuse University. We've been here before. Hall of Fame coach. We're definitely not a Cinderella team.
I mean, the confidence level is real high up. I mean, after the games we had and we pulled out, I think we playing our best basketball right now, and we want to keep it going.
You could look at it as a 3-game series or a 4-game series, whatever, and sometimes it's hard to beat a team 3 consecutive times in a row. So that's the way I've been looking at it.
That's the optimist Michael Benajay, the way he's been looking at it. Can't beat a team 3 times in a row. Of course, Pittsburgh beat Syracuse 3 times this season, but that is all behind us now. Kevin, who's your X factor for the Final Four?
To me, it has to be Syracuse's start to the game. Now, if Syracuse starts off really slow, it could be problematic because, you know, you can only come back so many times within the game, and this is a really good North Carolina team. They can shoot from the outside, but they can also go out down low, and they can really score and finish on the inside as well. So if the shooting, for some reason, is not good, you know, those big stadiums can be a problem for shooters. They can go inside and down low, and if Syracuse's defense is not up to par of that game, that could be a problem for SU. So they have to start off fast and really get through and really throw that first punch. They throw that first punch, knock them down really early. That could be really something that can bring Syracuse's momentum up. So I think Syracuse's start is my X factor here.
Yeah, mine kind of ties in with yours. Mine is the scorers. If the scorers come out to play, they'll be just fine headed down into the latter portions of the game. But Leiden, Cooney, Benajay, and Richardson, those are the 4 key factors for me. If they come out and shoot and play like they have been in this tournament so far, I think this game could go right down to the wire.
Yeah, it certainly went right down to the wire the last time they played in the Dean Dome down in Chapel Hill. But, of course, all 4 of those players having double figures, big key for Syracuse. Kevin, considering all that, does Syracuse advance to the national title game?
Oh, man, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think Syracuse does. I think 67-63, North Carolina is going to be the final score. It could be one of those games where 3-pointers late in the game for either side is a big factor, but then also the free throws and I do think Syracuse, for whatever reason, they get off the slow starts. It's going to affect them. It's really going to be one of those things where it's going to be problematic for SU, and I don't think they can recover from it. They'll make a comeback. They'll be in it, but I don't think they'll win. 67-63 North Carolina.
For me, if he's going to go with UNC, then I got to go with SU. 62-61 is going to be my projected final score. This team is just playing at a different level right now, and I think that's the only way that they have an opportunity to win this game. They're coming out and playing at performances that I haven't seen out of this team all season. But you know what? Hopefully the magic hasn't ran out. I'm going to go 62-61 SU.
Yeah, I mean, they say peaking at the right time, and then there's this Syracuse run. It's been pretty incredible to watch how well they've played late in games. Syracuse and UNC, 8:49 Eastern, or around that time, depending on the first game, on Saturday night in the Final Four. Of course, the winner of that plays the winner of Villanova and Oklahoma Monday night for a national championship. You can tune into all our coverage on youtube.com/CitrusTV and online at Twitter @CitrusTV Sports. For Kevin and Jared, my name's Andrew. Enjoy the Final Four.